promise for my vlog channel, I'm showing you guys my hair extensions. These are my new Halo Couture hair extensions. This video is not sponsored. I went out and got these hair extensions myself, did a whole bunch of research, and after having them for 2 weeks, I decided to give you guys an update, just talk about them a little bit, tell you guys how much it costs, how to put them on, how I got them, and all that jazz. I'm just gonna cut the talking right now and let's get into it. First, let's just talk a little bit about how this baby works. There is a fishing wire. I think that's what they call it. I guess this is what you fish with, because I don't fish, I don't know. And the hair is attached to this, like, weft or headband. There is a lot of hair because, as you can see, there is one layer of hair. Right over here, there is another weft. So it's like double wefted, so you get quite a lot of hair. The one I have here is 16 inches. You can get 12 inches, 16, 20, and then 24. I will talk a little more about where I got them and how I got them, but from where I did get them, the lady helped me trim them so that they blend in with my hair. And I highly recommend you guys to trim them, because if you want them to blend with your hair, especially if your hair length is shorter like this, if I just went in and wore the 16 inches, the hair is gonna fall like, I'm about to fall. If I didn't cut them, they would just be long and they would just be right under the boobage, and you will just see like a huge difference where it's like short here and then long here. So you want to make sure you layer them so that it really blends in and it looks like it's like gradually going long. Does that make sense? This is 100% Remy human hair. So you can dye them, wash them, cut them as you would with your normal hair. So now that I gave you guys a little bit of an intro of my mop, let's put them on, shall we? In the packet, when you get your hair extensions, it comes with a comb and it has a rat tail at the end, and this rat tail thingy-majig, you can go in with your fingers, but having this just makes it so much easier. Before you put them on, you want to adjust it to your head. So right around here, you will see a couple of different notches, and I have it on the last one because that's what fits my head. But if you have a smaller head, you can just move this around to make it fit. And of course, I would have it on the last one because I have a big old head and proud, okay? So now let's put this baby on. It's real simple. It is like a headband. You just want to make sure the fishing wire is in front, not in the back, because obviously. And a general rule of thumb, I would say, is you want to give it like a finger to a finger and a half space from your forehead. When it's sitting all the way back here, it's not gonna be tight and snug. If you move your head around, this thing will fall off. So it's really important to keep it close to the front of your hairline. Now this is where your handy dandy comb will come in, because instead of digging your fingers into your hair, you can just use this comb and it's just so much easier. Bear with me, by the way, I don't have a mirror and I'm using the viewfinder. So once I have it there, I just like to hold it just so I don't lose the placement that I worked so hard to get. And I'm gonna dig in to my natural hair, and you just pull your hair up and over it. Just like so. Super easy, right? And then same thing for the other side. And you want to give it like a little like pull on the sides. That's when you will feel like, oh yeah, it's like locking in and getting a good grip. And basically that is how you put it on. You just want to continue to go around your head with this comb. Okay, so now that the hair is nice and covered, you can't really see where the hair extensions start, so that is good. The part that is very important to make this look seamless is to get your root right there blended as great as possible. Was that grammatically correct? As great as possible? That didn't sound right. But you know what I mean, girl. This is not English class, okay? You just want to stick your comb underneath and just pull the hair around to where it looks like natural. Brush it. That looks pretty good, right? That's why I said this comb is so useful, because of how skinny it is. You can really go in there and make it look nice. Okay, why do I have dandruff? I just washed my hair yesterday. Can we not do this right now? When you see the wire right there, you know that the hair right here needs to go under it. So you're just gonna pull, so that way the wire just sits perfectly there. And then that's it. When you do it correctly, it is very seamless and you can barely see it unless you're really looking close at it. Okay, now that my hair is in, I think it looks pretty fabulous. My hair was already curled, as you guys saw, and the extensions are curled from last time. These actually hold a curl really well. I can go in and curl it a little more, but I think this is actually okay. I like to tease the extensions just a little bit. I like to tease them because the extensions are very like pretty, like almost too pretty because they're so silky, so soft. And if your natural hair texture is silky and soft and beautiful like the extensions are, then you don't have to tease it. But my natural hair, because I've colored it and it's been through quite a lot, it is more coarse and dry and a little bit like a broomstick. So I like to tease the extensions just so that they look messier and a little more dry, if you will, so that way it matches my hair more. And there you have it. Here are my extensions put in. Super easy, as you guys can see. Once you give these a try, you will never want to go back to clip-ins because clip-ins just take a lot of time. Like, you have to section off your hair, you have to tease the section, put the clips on, and it just takes too much time. With these, it's just super easy. You just slip it on like a headband, pull your own hair over, and that is it. Now that I showed you guys how to put them on, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more about the price and where to get them. The brand that I decided to go with is Couture because one of you guys actually recommended this brand to me on the vlog channel. At first, I didn't want to get these because I was doing my research and I found out that you can't just order these online on their website. You have to go to a salon that is certified to sell them. You have to order it through the salon and then wait for them to come in. So it is a long process, I feel like. There are other brands that sell this style of hair extensions on their website and you can just get them in a week or so. But I was reading a lot of reviews and it seemed like people like this brand the most because you get the most hair for your money. And everyone online said that this hair is super thick throughout. So I decided to get them and no regrets, girl. They are amazing. Like, I mean, look at how thick they are. They're not stringy at all. As for the shade your girl got, the color I have is 4 and 27. It's 4 and 27 because there's a mixture between the shade number 4 and the shade 27 since this is like the highlighted version. They do have ones where it's just a single color, so if you don't have highlights, they have colors for that. Now that I told you guys how I got them, I'm gonna talk about the price. The price of these extensions, I have the 16 inches, so they're not super long. The longer they are, the more hair it is, so the more money it's gonna cost. I don't remember the exact price, but I believe, I'm pretty sure they were $350 US. So it is pricey, and I know some of you guys are probably like, oh, girl, what? But if you are used to hair extensions and you're someone that's experienced in them, you will know that is pretty average in the hair extension world. So think about it a little bit, see if it's something that you really want, and if it's something you want to incorporate into your life, and if it's something that you feel like you will use it a lot to where you get your money's worth. On the vlog channel, when I first talked about these, I asked you guys to send in some of your questions so I can answer them in this video. So here they are. The first question is, can you go clubbing or dancing with them? The short answer is yes. The long answer is it depends on how you are at the club, right? Like, if you're one of those girls that go all sorts of cray, you be going upside down and everything like that, then I would say you do have to bobby pin it. You have to make sure it stays on. If you put it on correctly, like I told you guys, put it up front here versus like back here, it will be snug. I'm moving my hair like this now, and I don't think it's gonna fall off. And lastly, this question is, does it give you a headache? With clip-in hair extensions, I used to always get headaches at the end of the day because it was so heavy, it was a lot of hair, and it was just like clips in all these different sections of my hair. With these, it is so comfortable. It's really just like wearing a headband, and it's not a tight headband either. And although there is a lot of hair in this like weft, it's not enough hair to where it's like, oh my gosh, it's too heavy and it's pulling at my head. All right, so I think that about covers it. If you guys have any more questions, which I'm sure you guys do, please feel free to leave it in the comments down below. I will try my best to answer as many as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and also please subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! just landed and I'm definitely not wearing the right outfits because it is so hot here. Can't wait to get to the hotel so I can shower, brush my teeth. Yeah, that was my flight back there.